All right, everybody. It's FASCAR night. This is going to get dumb. We got 50 laps tonight at Monza left turning oval, which it's just dumb enough that it's probably going to work. We'll see how this goes. These guys are finishing up practice right now. We got a little bit started a little late with the session. So, but we're gonna get things rolling here. We should have qualifying going soon. It's kind of funny because it's the only place that you'll catch a next gen car doing 204 miles an hour. I don't know if it's the setup or if it's just the way the track's designed, but this car flies here.
No restrictor plate.
I don't know if they took the restrictor plate off of this car here or not. I almost think they have to.
I don't think it's a super speedway for iRacing.
That could be. So, we've got all sorts of fun stuff in store tonight. We actually have some people in the Discord tonight, so we can hopefully pull some people in, talk to them, get their opinions on the races. We got Mr. McHaley on his usual race duties. We've got Tyler Lee. We got Dennis Daly in the choose car for tonight. And we're going to have a little bit longer cautions just due to the fact of this track is so narrow. So having it to where people can get around the choose car is going to be key. So we're gonna put the choose car up on the start finish line. So there'll be some trickery with that. But should be a good time tonight. So as we see Crash going out for qualifying. JD's going to hit his rule spiel, it sounds like. Got a few people. We got Fatherball out here on track. What else we got going on? Nick Lancaster. Derek Cat. Kind of funny. I'm loving the driver info bar there. We got everybody's favorite lawnmower. We got Tom Gomm's brother showing up. Rick Evans. The one, the only Derek Sivers, who last night in Corn's league race, if anybody saw it, he should be in concussion protocol. Should be interesting to see if he survives tonight. The one and only Phil Connor. Got Nick out there qualifying as well. Scott Thompson. Sam Green. The other half of the Gomm brothers, Tom Gomm. Still wants to be like Tyler Nichols when he grows up. We got Robin in her new paint scheme. I know she worked hard on that all day. We got Justin Bell. Jaden Conright. And we got everybody's favorite trucker. That's everybody that's out on track currently. Sam Green so far with your fastest with a 47.41. Dig, you ain't kidding. He needs the Cub Cadet car. So this is going to be wild. We're going to see guys fly into the trees. The trees are going to be speaking Vietnamese. I know that's always a good one, but King, you're not wrong. I'm not surprised by that. Tom, at that point, if you come out of the pits, just fill in where you can.
You got that, Gary? Thank you both very much. Yes, sir.
Sorry, I should have specified that earlier.
That was all good, homeboy. New track.
All right. Well, I think we're just about done with qualifying here. And unfortunately, with as wild as this race is tonight, guys, I don't have the other half of the loose lug nuts. So the panel is kind of low tonight. We've got Nick in here, but he's driving, so we're gonna see how this goes.
Driving and sick.
How much time they got left on qualifying, Nick?
About a minute.
Okay. So we should be gridding up here about 9:07 my time. We're still going through rules for tonight.
Just announce to us when everything's gonna happen, because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, not just me, other people will forget all of this stuff as well. So tell us when we're choosing, tell us when we can and can't get our last back.
It will be verbalized as well.
I think I show 3 people still on track. I show Rick on track still. Tom and Damien.
I think I'm dead after that wreck.
Damien trying to get in a last ditch effort of a lap, I think. I don't see him on the list. I only got 18 guys qualified, so I think the others are just going to choose to start wherever.
I don't know that Damien's going to get his lap in.
Nope, he didn't.
Nope.
It just pulled him off. He tried. All right, we'll hide that. We'll grab the grid. Grab that and that. All right, so Sam Green's going to be your pole sitter for this one. Is that correct? Yep. So Sam Green's going to be your pole sitter. Nick putting it on the front row on the inside, it looks like, is how they've got this one laid out. It's almost like it's flipped.
No, I'm on the outside.
Oh, yeah, you are. It's flipped in my stuff for some reason. All right. Flip to our second page here.
Surprised that second lap was faster than the first.
Well, I think it's because on the first lap, what I noticed, and I should have fixed
speed.
Well, I should have fixed this with the setup, is it wants to bottom. And I think once the tires get hot, then it stops bottoming out. And what I should have done is just raise the ride height all the way around by 1 click.
Yeah. Is what it is. I think it's only the front end that's really bottoming out. I don't think the rear end is.
Yeah, it's kind of funky, but Scott, you'll survive, man. You got 2 fast repairs. It should be a good time. So I'm sure we'll hear Robin strike up at some point because she flipped. Isn't that right, dear? If she's paying attention.
Definitely gonna want tires at some point.
Is it eating them?
It's not so much that it's eating them; it's getting hot.
Oh yeah.
Right,
well,
it's getting hot.
You're gonna have to pit for fuel. That's gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm figuring take tires anyway.
Oh yeah.
Go for fuel.
So I set it up that way, so we should see pit stops, all that stuff, anyways. Be interesting to see where JD gets with the caution flags and whatnot. Ugh, all of a sudden I have got the hiccups, guys. Sorry. Good God. I'm really digging Sam's navy paint. That is pretty cool. Almost a throwback to JD with his CVN 76. So all right.
Tell you what,
man,
I almost scary going this slow on the outside of the banking.
What is pace speed?
It's gonna slide down.
Pace speed 70?
70. Yeah,
Okay.
70. I feel like the car wants to slide down.
How do you feel like the pace truck is doing? It probably wants to slide anyways.
Probably wants to roll over.
Oh, good Lord.
Not as bad as figure 8.
I think
the truck
we got...
jump.
Okay, we actually don't have anybody starting from the pits, so that's good. So there's 22 cars in the race. We'll see how many survive to the end. I know this is probably one of those ones that people wanted to skip and not show up to. So,
I'm gonna say 10.
Corn
say
says
half the cart.
Corn says he
Half
spoke
field.
with several members of the Stevens Motorsports safety team in the infield care center, and they're expecting a bloodbath. So, there you go. That's the word from the pits right now. We'll see who survives in just a little bit here, but 50 laps, it's anybody's race. We all know this. I tell you what, I don't envy Sam right now. Being inside off the start, I don't envy Sam.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, it is entirely possible to run side by side on this track without wrecking.
Scott with the words of wisdom. Apparently, it's possible to go side by side around here. We're gonna actually put the ticker up for this one just to give us a little more viewing pleasure. You should be able to spectate in the race, Don. They're off. Oh, there's guys weaving all over the place. Oh, get in the back already. We're already under caution? Is that correct? Am I right?
Yeah.
Or is that,
Yeah, we're in the
oh my
caution.
good golly. Okay, well, let's go back and take a look at what happened. Looks like somebody went into the wall. I'm not sure who that was, but it looks like Scott got turned. I'm going to have to go back and see who the hell flipped back there. Let's see if we can figure that out. I think it might have been Phil Connor, maybe?
I believe it was Derek I went through.
I think it might have been Phil.
Hey, Rex, either tow it or stay down. Good God.
Oh, yeah, Phil caught the side of the Armco barrier and flipped. Holy shit. All right. Well, that's interesting. We got somebody back there with a flip. I don't even know who that was. Back up to the front here. So they should be choosing this time by, now that they've
Keep
caught
it
the
below the yellow.
pace car. Went 3 wide going into 1. Oh, God. Yeah, that's never going to end well. All right, so actually they should be choosing next time by. So this should get everybody a chance to catch the pace car and all of that stuff. It looks like I think Dennis, our choose car, is out on track, so he's going to rip this thing around. So we'll go back to our leader here. We'll watch them. See if I can get somebody to talk to here. Let's find somebody. Who do I want to pick on first? Well,
I don't think my spotter knows what a caution flag is. He just told me
let's talk to Derek here. Let's see if I can move him into here. Derek, what's on your mind, man? What do you got for me?
I don't like this track. It's narrow.
It's narrow, he says.
It's I probably crowded the shit out of Jaden on the start when we went into 1. And I keep forgetting there's that ramp there at the bottom. So so like I want to stay up front because I want to be in that top 10 range where the cautions, are kind of iffy, but at the same time, it's terrifying up here.
You
So here's my
missed.
question for you, Derek.
Gotta talk to Gary about having that.
Go ahead, Nick.
Inside or outside?
Take the outside because
Well, here's the thing, because we saw Phil started on the inside. he hit the inside of the Armco barrier and went flipping. That's what set this whole thing off. So that's why I'm like, where, you know, what are you thinking at this point? Do you just wait until the leaders pit and go with them so that way you can stay to the front?
So as chaotic as it is I feel like in practice the guardrail wasn't affecting me that bad if I got into it.
Yeah.
And I would almost rather get into the guardrail than I would another car down at the bottom with the whole bumpiness that is
Right.
this course.
Right.
So
By the way, just because I know I've got you distracted a little bit, you're going to be choosing this time. So,
okay, good. Thank you.
yeah, choose car should be underneath the start-finish line, close to the pit wall.
Good call. Thank you.
So, all right. Well, keep it on 4 wheels, and we'll talk to you probably again at some point here.
I hope you're not talking to me from the infield care center.
Not like last night, no.
No, I'm not ready for that again.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll send you back.
All right, thanks. Take
Yep.
care.
Oh, God. And that's why we wanted to do that. All right. So they are choosing. Looks like what the hell do we got going on coming out of the pits? I'm not real sure there. I think that might have been Eric spinning. All right, so these guys are going to pace around one more time. We're going to fill this field up. We're going to go again. A few guys still sitting on pit road. I'm pretty sure they're towing still, just because this is kind of a big track. But see, Nick, you went to the high line on this one.
Yeah.
Decided to not give yourself a bad chance here.
I figure if I can get a decent restart, maybe I'll clear him and I'll just play the lead.
Yeah. A lot of guys went to the
lucky.
outside on this one.
I think the outside's safer.
It might be.
What is it? What is it Richard Petty always said?
If you run the high side, it hurts less.
If you run the high side, it hurts less, but you're more likely to get into it.
Right. Man, I think if it was me, once I get past about diesel, I'd have snuck to the inside and tried to get a little bit more advantage.
Track position.
Yeah. Yep. But I don't know. Maybe the smart play is to hang out in the back until the end. We'll see. We'll see how many cars we got left at the end of this.
We got 2 faster pairs. We should be fine.
King, there is nothing safe about this. There's a reason they shut this oval down. Last I knew, it was a test track for like Audi or some shit. I don't even.
We need the Indy Roadsters.
Oh, that would be
to
cool.
Come here.
That would be cool. All right, here we go. Pace car is off. Green flags in the air. We're going to bring them back down into 2 again. We'll see if they actually clear the Armco this time. Looks like everybody's going to roll into 1 safely. We got some 2x action with Derek in the 25 of Jaden Conwright. We're going to make it out of 2, and we're going to stay green. So hopefully we get some green flag runs here. Got your leader, Sam Green, up front. Nick in tow. Probably just going to play this safe for a little bit until things really start to get nuts. Still side by side, Derek and Jaden. See how they come off of 4, because this one gets a little wild. That car gets unsettled. It'll take a ride, and there's a Armco barrier that's in the shape of a U, and it gets really dangerous. Oh, somebody just impaled themselves. I don't even know who that was. I think that was Brandon Dunez. He just impales himself. He does like a blink. Yeah, he blinks and then boom, he's just in the wall. We're still green up front. Now, JD's the man on the button for the cautions. We'll see how long before it starts to they start to throw cautions here. But they are rolling. Still about a 6-person pack with Robin leading a second pack. It looks like they are losing ever so slightly with that second pack to the front. Be interesting to see who's going to flinch first in this pack. Because these tires are going to get hot. These guys are going to start sliding. It'll be wild.
That was the fastest lap I've ever turned here.
Well, and I'm wondering who's going to flinch here in a second, because I'm watching this pack.
Woo, shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. These things are starting to get loose. This is better than the Xfinity. Oh my God, Nick's airborne. Who's even our leader right now? Okay, so Derek made it out of that clean.
I think me getting on his quarter panel sucked him over.
I think you might have been right. So they're going to catch up to the pace. They might be coming back around to the pace car.
It also could have been netcode. I don't know. It's hard for me to see. So.
Pace cars on the back stretch. So that was interesting.
Was that my fault?
I don't know. It didn't give me a chance to go back and look at it. It's almost like the replay part is broken. Because it didn't even show that anybody crashed, which I thought was a little weird.
That was big.
that was big. That was a big one.
Random checkup
Sorry,
on the inside line.
I got Dennis messaging me with race control stuff. Who do I have to talk to? Grab here. We're gonna see who we got on pit road and who's gonna have to do stuff. Let's grab the Weasel. Let's talk to him. See what he's got to say.
I wonder if he made it through that.
Diesel Weasel, we got you in a booth. You got us?
Yes, sir.
So, what's the thoughts? What's on your mind?
What's on my mind is trying to survive this nonsense.
Well, it seemed like you were kind of like right near one crash and then caught another crash in the process.
God damn it.
Yeah, that first one into turn 1 on lap 1, I phased through somebody. I don't even know who it was, to be honest. I think it was Eric.
Well,
Did you
and
miss the second one?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because there was, before the lead group crashed, there was another group that crashed towards the back. So I'm hoping you made it out of that one with little to no damage.
Oh, you mean the guy who decided to spearhead into the guardrail in turn 1? Yeah, I barely missed that.
Well, I saw that happen on screen. He like blinked and then came back and he was in the guardrail.
Oh, Jesus.
So
That's got to be fun.
yeah, yep. So, but no, I wasn't sure if it was survival at this point or you're just kind of hanging out and praying not to die.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Okay.
I just looked at that wreck. It looked like the air just pulled him over.
I kind of wondered. I wasn't sure, but all right, Diesel. Well, I will send you back, and hopefully I can send you back to the join to create, and it should just create one for you. So, good luck on the rest of the race, bud.
All right, thanks, man.
Yep. There we go. That's sending him back to his own channel. Diesel Weasel, everybody. All right, let's get rid of that. Go back to We're going to go to Tyler Lee, and we're going to go off the gearbox of that car because they should be choosing this time. And actually, if I do, because I forgot to change some of these angles, there's our official choose truck / car for tonight. Yeah, Corn, I know. I got to move the track map. I'm not too thrilled about it, which actually we might as well just go ahead and hide that for right now. Looks like it's going to be a pretty decent split, quite honestly, on who's going to choose what. We'll get this squared away. Derek's going to be your leader. So we'll bring it around. We'll be 12 to go by the time we take the green flag. Oh, good Lord. It's kind of funny because this is literally where Corn's death races happened or started, and so it was kind of funny to bring these things here. Although when we first did these, it was 87s here, which will bring us to our next point later on in the race of where we're going next week, and I think we'll have a really good turnout. We should have a pretty good race because it's going to go back to normal. So, Crash, how are you texting and driving, man? All right. I think I heard a Tom Gom's brother.
You did.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard. All right. All right, so we got Derek bringing him to the line. We got Rick on the high lane in the 70. And then we got Gary Freeman. We got the Gominator's brother in the 22. We're going to bring him to the start-finish line. It's going to be nuts. Fatherball still got some damage, but he's hanging out up near the front. Derek's off. These guys can go once the pace car is off. They don't have to wait. So we're green. We're going to head down into turn 1. We'll see if everybody survives. Derek actually with a pretty good jump at the moment. See a little 2x action back there by Diesel in that blue and pink car. Oh, Diesel getting up into the Armco. I think he got it back going. Yep, he says he's good. So we're gonna stay green.
I got over into the grass. So
dude, that is dangerous here. That's damn dangerous here.
I saved it.
I see Gary the Lawnmower Freeman. He's trying to go for the lead around Derek on the outside. He's going to tuck it back in second. I starting to see a Gominator sneak in there. I think I heard Eric maybe wrecked. I'm not real sure.
Yeah, he's back. He's a couple laps down.
We got Derek leading, Gary Freeman in second. I got Rick Evans in third. And then we got the Gominator's brother in the Interstate Batteries car. Man, there is a pack. It is a pack of about 10 to 15 cars running single file like crazy right now. Fatherball gonna let some of these guys go. We got one slow one at the bottom. Looks like Mark's running low on the bottom of the track right now. Trying to get that thing back to pit road. Fatherball trying to stay out of the way but still stay in the fight with that damaged Ford Mustang. Oh my God, this is wild. Looking too wide coming down into one in the back.
My front
Derek's.
end was off the ground.
Oh, I'm not surprised. This thing's just wild. They're almost starting to split apart into 2 packs at this point. Looks like Tom trying to stay with his brother, maybe force it around him. We got about a 6-car breakaway at the front. Nick all by himself trying to chase him down. We're getting towards that point where the tires are going to start getting hot again.
I'm not losing, and I'm not gaining.
Oh, man. Hey, at least these guys got fast repairs this time, because usually, like in a Carb Cup situation, you don't have that.
Nope. I just pulled Robin and Lancaster back up here with me.
I see that.
I get the run I think I'm going to get.
Oh,
See where I'm going to go with it.
You're going to have a hell of a run in a second. Derek continuing to lead. The lawnmower is just a pushing away. Father Ball had to drop off of the lead pack. Oh, man, Nick to the high side.
I had to lift.
Oh, it's getting... They're still rolling. Man, this is tight up front. But hey, we're getting some green flag laps. I'm waiting for people to start shuffling a little bit. I see Gary looking around.
Robin just gave me a shot. Gave me another position.
I see crashes sideways. Oh, Robin's not happy. We're going to go back and look at that. I'm not really sure. It looks like they touch. Oh, Crash gets the wall. And Robin spearheads the wall. That's a tow.
Just letting the people behind me know.
That's a tow. So they've got to check up for the pace car. So the lap car's got to keep it down below the bottom. We got a whole bunch of them flying, getting their laps back. I see Diesel Weasel flying by. Let's talk to the lawnmower, shall we? If I can grab him. Gary Freeman, it's the booth. Do we got you?
You got a copy. What up?
For some reason, you're kind of quiet to me, and I'm not really sure why. Hold on. I'm going to just turn you up a little bit. So, you're running second. You had a chance to go for the lead. Are you just riding? What's the plan?
It's too early, man. It's
Too
way
early?
Too early to get it out front. Way too early.
Just let Derek burn his stuff up, huh?
Well, if I help him now, he'll help me later.
That's true. That's true. So, we're just gonna ride until what? About 10 to go, and then go for it.
Not exactly sure yet. I just wanted to make sure I could get there on fuel.
That's fair. I did lengthen it compared to before, so yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, I know you're gonna come. I know you're gonna get ready to come out of the pits here in a second. I don't want to distract you too much, so I'll send you back, but don't go mowing any grass.
Oh, I've been trimming the hedges the whole time, man.
It looks like it. It's looking perfect out there.
Somebody got to keep it clean and tidy, man.
I mean, somebody's got to fix the Armco barrier.
I'm only Troll's Choice Landscaping. I don't do metal work.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, I'll send you back up, but good luck, buddy.
Man, good to hear from you. Talk to you after the race.
Yep. All right. let's go ahead and get this back up. So we got Gary there sitting in 5th after that. He's up 13. Damien up 19 right now. I got to get this off screen. So they should be choosing this time by. So we got about another lap and a half of pacing. But overall, I think this went fairly well with as narrow of a track as we're dealing with, which was a concern, especially with guys getting laps back, things like that. So, but I think we should be almost to the point of ending getting laps back. I'm not sure yet, but sounds like we got one more that's going to try and get some laps back here. Yep, there they go. Okay, so we're going to go back up. We got Rick Evans in the lead right now. So he's going to be your control car coming to green next time by. So we're done getting laps back. These guys are choosing. And then they're going to have everybody else rejoining the back of the field. All right. So control car is going to be the outside on this one. Like I said, we got Rick Evans in the lead. We got Damian Conrad down on the bottom. And then we've got Derek Sivers, Nick Lancaster 3rd and 4th. Ron St. Louis sitting 5th. He's up 20 positions. Gary Freeman in 6th, up 12. Got Mike McKaylee in 7th. It looks like our choose car is rolling to get off of the front of the grid. So these guys will fill in as best they can at this point. We're going to get this race back under green. Not quite halfway through yet. And unfortunately, because of everything, it's hard to shorten the cautions tonight. So we're left with the lengthy caution runs here. So it looks like Fatherball might have got his damage fixed at this point. So hopefully he can keep it up there in the front. I think we might have a few cars at this point that might be out. I'm not sure. Yep, it looks like we got 18 cars still running. All right. Pace car is going to duck. Rick can take it green at any time as soon as the pace car hits pit road. Bust to TV1. Rick's going to get rolling. We're going to take this thing down in turn 1 again. It looks like everybody's kind of staying in line. So we're about halfway through. Yeah, Dig, it's kind of an interesting looking paint scheme, isn't it? Let's see if this goes about 10 to 15 again. Look like Damien's trying to make a run for that lead. Unless it's just my camera angle, which it might be. Derek is just shoving on Damien, headed down into 3. They're going to leave Nick Lancaster out on the high side. Oh, Derek drifting. They're clear. Rick's going to get at least 1 lap led in the book here. I see Nick trying to make it through the crowd, sitting about 5th. They're running bumper to bumper. And it looks like everybody's still... Oh, we got somebody... 16. Oh, man, it's a big one. I'm not sure. It looked like the 16 one. I gotta change my camera here and see what happened. Oh man! Yep, so Ron going around. Quite a few in that wreck. Lead pack continues to roll. There's like a goofy curbing right about where Ron was. It's probably sent him airborne is what it looked like. Still got a good group up front. And JD's not going to throw it unless we get probably a wreck up front here to make things a little bit more interesting. So Derek Sivers, your leader now at this point. Yep, we're still green. We're going to keep it green until JD throws it. Usually once we start thinning out this front pack, being that the wreck was at the back, we're not going to throw it right away. So I see it looks like Diesel and Crash are a little ways back, and then it looks like Robin and Mark sitting a little bit further back, which might not be a bad play right now. Especially if these guys wreck.
That's okay. You are helping a lot.
Oh, it looks like Nick. Holy crap on cracker. What was that? Who the hell went flying?
I don't know. I know I got hooked to the left side wall. I don't know.
That
if I
looks
moved
like
over.
the 24 flying. Yeah, he blinks. Oh my God. Damien murdered that man. Oh, wow. That was wild. I haven't seen one like that in a second because it looked like, Nick, you got hooked and then something happens with the 24. He like blinks and then I don't know if when he comes off the wall he's slightly airborne because Damien just goes like right underneath him. The car goes flying way up into the air. So
I need
your
black
leaders
flag clear.
Yeah, just call it out and let him know.
Need black flag clear.
Leaders are going to catch pace car. They're going to keep it down low so these guys on the lap that are lapped and have damage can get back up there. Sure we've probably got a few guys using fast repairs at this point. So
well,
lap cars coming around the outside.
Did I move over at all?
Dude, I couldn't even tell because of the camera angle being as funky as it is. All I saw was you getting hooked. And then, like I said, he like blinks at the same time he hooks you. So I don't know if it was a simple problem of net code or what. Like, I'm not really sure right now.
I didn't feel like I moved over, but that doesn't mean I didn't.
I've got a bunch.
They're wrecking in 3 and 4.
Yeah, I'm seeing this all of a sudden. Like, what is going on?
He's stranded.
Oh, it looks like they stopped. Mike's car died. That's what happened. Okay. Now I know what happened. All right, so the choose car should be out. We should actually see... I'm trying to think of who's on track. Should be Tyler, I think. Yep, he's going to be headed around the bottom side. You got Mark going around him getting his laps back. Oh man, we got a celebrity in the chat. We got Signature Esports in the chat, guys. If you haven't, go watch that man's channel. He's got some really good content. A lot of live races, some of them I've been in. And Jason's just good peeps, so make sure you guys go check out his channel. All right, Tyler's going to bring it down to the start-finish line. They're still going to be pacing here. Oh, let's see. Who can we grab now? I got a few people. I'm trying not to grab anybody that's trying to get laps back. Just because I know they're a bit on the busy side. Where's the missus at? She's sitting in 9th. Let's talk to her for a minute. Hi, dear.
Hello.
How's your race going?
It's going.
It's going.
Yeah.
You're surviving.
I'm surviving. I'm not quite sure what's happening with everyone else.
Say, has your race been less eventful than mine?
Mine has been actually eventful based on my surroundings. Not necessarily me, but people around me.
Mine's been pretty eventful. I've been turned twice.
Well, what's the plan? Just hang out, wait for the right opportunity, or go for it?
No, I'm trying to go for the front.
Oh, you heard it here, folks. Okay.
I've just been
Robin,
trying,
I'll give you a
but-
secret here. If you can get to that outside going into 1 and 2 with a decent run, you'll make the pass.
Yeah. Well, and I
Don't
have
forget your
made the
choosing, dear.
pass. I know. The choose car isn't bright enough.
I tried. Okay. The signature says that you're the real celebrity here, not me, or him.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I'll send you back to your channel. Good luck, dear.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. She's been taking it to these guys lately, so we'll it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this plays out here. All right. How many cars we got left in this thing? We got.
Hey, JD, got a question for you.
I see 22.
Shoot. We're not allowed to choose until the car in front of us chooses, correct?
We got Ron still in it.
Yeah.
I got the 24 car. We might have 16 or 17 cars left.
The car in front of us until we're past the choose car.
So, all right. Derek's going to lead him to the green flag. Justin Bell's going to be on the outside there. We got Gary Freeman and Diesel Weasel sitting in there. See Crash Neon moving up through the pack as well.
No point now. We will just stay put.
We got the Gominator's brother. Oh, Crash has got. Actually, the Gominators are on the bottom lane, one in front of the other. Team tactics, you think? Exactly. Thank you, Jason. Guys, like the video, pump those numbers up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Oh yeah, Jason, you got to go check out Korn's stream from the other night. It was early on. Derek goes flipping, so he's leading, but on concussion protocol. All right, they're green flag waving and headed down into the turn here. And they are just a-rolling. Derek out to a decent lead. And we got Gary and Justin falling in. Everybody's single file. Let's see if we can keep this caution free for a little bit. They only got 22 laps left. So... If snow's for the clash, will race in snow tires? I think that's crazy to race in snow tires. I just don't see that working. But, all right. Derek continuing to lead. Gary doing what he said he was going to do. He's just going to hang out in second. But I see a Diesel Weasel up there. He's going for it. So we got, what is it? Chevy Ford. Or actually Chevy. So the Gominator's little brother is in front of the Gominator. He can't like that. We'll see if we see some too wide pass in here soon. Robin's trying to get the older Gominator moving, but definitely not getting there yet. Robin says to heck with it. She's going to go around Tom, it looks like. Or try to go around Tom. I think I just saw Diesel come off the ground. That front end bounced. Robin's got everybody underneath her. They're going to leave the Gominator to the back. Robin's going to try and catch up. Still 6 cars in the front. Everybody chasing Derek. Looks like we're getting a little spread out right now. This fanning out going down into 1, I'm waiting for somebody to jump and like skip to the outside here, because there is a wicked hump coming down into 1. Diesel the only man on the outside.
Keep doing what you're doing. Just as long as you're straight.
It looks like Robin's slowly mounting a charge for that second pack, especially if these guys keep racing the way they're going. Yeah, probably dig. Diesel up to 3rd. They're going to settle back in. Again, we're getting to the point. Tires are going to start getting hot again, and that's when the excitement starts to happen. So we'll see how this thing is going to continue to go. We'll go off the gearbox. Oh my God, Gary, what is that sponsor on your car? I have concerns. I have severe concerns, and I can see Gary's helmet. But let's go with the roll bar on Derek's car, and you can kind of see how. Actually, let's go back to Diesel. You can kind of see this. These cars walk all over the place, especially on the exits. You'll see the jump here in just a second. Actually, it didn't jump that time near as much. All right, we're going to keep on rolling. So it looks like they're slowly starting to pull away from Robin's group. Stretching out just a little bit. Looks like the Gominator's brothers slowly losing that group. Although that second group looks like it's kind of walking around like crazy. Still rolling. Here we go. Diesel trying to take it too wide on Gary. They're going to throw a block. Rolling 6 wide. When does somebody make a move and when do we see a wreck? Like, they have gapped that second pack hardcore. 16 laps to go, 15 at the line. Somebody's going to make a mistake soon, and it's just a matter of time. See what they've got. They're still running 204 in the corners, which is, most everybody knows, these cars generally don't run this fast here. They're just running like crazy. See, God. They're chasing down the Gominator right now. Oh, boy. Oh, Gary getting really off the ground that time. Come on. Is Diesel gonna clear him? Diesel into the grass. Derek gonna block. Derek is just he's holding it, but he's throwing blocks where he needs to. Oh, there's one up in the wall. Justin Bell on the wall. That wall of 4 likes to turn hard to the left. Oh, good Lord. Gary's still getting airborne on entry. I don't know if the lap car at Tom is going to play into this or what, but it looks like the second group is catching. They were gapping for a while, and now it's pulling in. I'm pretty sure that Derek is glad he's out front right now because it's like chaos behind. They're trying. Ooh. I hate to see him fan out like that. Good Lord, I hate that. Let's go off the nose of Crash. Like, it's rough. Justin Bell coming under the underside of him. There's enough to make you sick, huh? It's the only thing I don't like about... And of course it's going to do this. The only thing I don't like about the mouse aim. Let's go back to TV2. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think the second pack is a little bit more organized in the front, and I think they're fighting a bit too much up here. Still 204 coming out of the corner. I have 10 laps to go next time by. Diesel looking for every way around Derek and Geary. Yeah, if you got away, Jason, I'll gladly take it. Because the only thing I can't figure out with this software is how to get it to pop loose. Tom getting massively airborne. Tom's going to blend in with the leaders, it looks like. Woo! Tom trying to stay out of the way a little bit and still keep the draft. That second pack has all but caught the first one, which is going to make this even more interesting. King, no X limit. They don't have an incident limit. It's basically as long as they want to stay in the race. They're going to try and shove it down the outside here. Oh, man. They're pushing. Still 204 through the corners. Yeah, the front pack's waving, whereas the second pack, they're pushing pretty hard. I'm actually impressed that the front pack hasn't turned each other at this point. Eight to go at the line. The Dominator needs a caution to get back on the lead lap. Ooh, they got close to that door, or that wall. Later, King. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. They're fighting. I see the Dominator's brother slowly creeping up there. He's underneath Justin Bell. They've got Justin out of line. The only bad thing is that's going to let that second pack start to close back in, but I don't know how many of them are left because they've gapped the second group again. Looks like there might have been some shuffling in it, and maybe that's why we're seeing it. 2 wide down into 1. Couple of guys up in the guardrail. This is wild. This is nuts. I just can't believe we haven't wrecked yet. Diesel into the grass. Two by two, back down to single file. We might see one Dominator have a chance at it, but I don't know. The leaders continue to run. I mean, they're like 6 deep with a lap car. Two by two now. Does the Dominator push his little brother to a win? That'll be the other interesting question. But now we're starting to see the speeds drop. They're down under 200. Look like Justin was in the wall. Diesel is pushing Justin Bell as hard as he can. Oh, the guy's on his brother. Oh, God, that's going to be great. That ought to be an argument later. Okay, well, Derek goes from 1st to 4th. Justin Bell's going to be your leader. I think because of that, they might have gapped that second group a little bit. I think that was some gom on gom crime. Oh, this is good. I wish you guys could hear the chat. They're getting after each other. I love it. Diesel Weasel looking for that first FASCAR win. Justin's already got one. We've also got Crash and Derek and Gary up there. But man, it looks like Damien's trying to get a charge going and get to that group. I don't know if he has time though. Look like Gary trying to look underneath Derek there. I heard you, Scott. I heard you. I got to adjust it. I know. It adds to the excitement, Scott. Yes, I'm aware, Diesel. I love how I can hear these guys. I need to get a better mic. That's what needs to happen here. We got 3 in the wall. Dude in the wall. We're going to have a caution.
That worked out.
All right.
I got lucky there.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that got lucky there.
I was so far up Damien's bumper I couldn't see anything.
Well, Damien actually got through it cleanly, it looked like, so.
Why is the... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you got to catch pace car still, so. While you guys are catching pace car, I'm going to go step out and use the restroom.
I'll be flying, coming around to get my lap back. Yeah, make sure you stay low so lap car's in your back. Are you gonna make it to your box? If not, so I'm gonna back up and help. Oh no, it's just green white checker. Checking up, Ron. Checking up. Checking up. Checking up.
Okay, that was total time. I had just enough fuel to get across the finish line.
Yes, make sure that you don't.
All right.
when choosing.
Well, Jason, I'm using a cheaper mic. Like, I plan to get something a little bit better, but yeah, I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast to help clip the high end a little, and it doesn't give me a whole lot of option. But
I mean, I lost the guy I was gonna help. You gonna help me or you gonna murder me?
all right, so we got Justin leading still. We got Gary second. Damien's in third.
I am sitting in turn 1.
So we'll see how this plays out.
You're gonna help me like Tyler to win in Vegas? Got it. 11. Hey, I hope Tyler won in Vegas. I'm not gonna side with. He still won it. He sent me to Jesus.
All right, let's get. We're gonna hide that. We're gonna show the tower, so it's a little bit easier to follow at the moment. So caution number 5. They should be choosing this next time around. So we got Dennis parked. Yeah, that might actually fix that now that you say that, Jason. So I might have to look at that.
I snuck back up into the top 5 again.
I see that you're in 4th.
That wreck helped me a lot.
I think it helped a lot of people because I'm pretty sure Baby Gom was going to beat the older Gom straight in the head. I think that's a first. I think this is the first time that we've had brothers take each other out.
Did you hear what Tom said?
That he was going to drive to his house?
Nope, before that.
No, I missed it.
Because Baby Gom is a police officer, he said it was police brutality.
Whoa, we're not going to go into that. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to choose this time. And then we're going to see if they can make it to the green flag without crashing out. So I'm still not sure what really happened to crash there because all of a sudden, next thing I knew, he was spinning going around. So
I just looked at who joined me, and I'm either going to win or I'm going to stay. No in between.
who's so Gary's on
Damien.
the out. He's got Damien up his
Damien,
ass.
And then he's got me up behind Damien.
Oh God, this can only go 2 ways.
Hey, either this outside line's gonna go like hell, or it's gonna wreck like hell.
I don't know what I hit and what happened.
So I can tell you now, green white checker, I ain't lifting.
I think there's a lot of people in the same thought process. So
I mean, I already used my last fast repair, but oh well.
right.
I'm of the theory I'm here to win.
My thought process is if you got fast repairs after this one, you weren't driving enough.
Right. Well, I'm kind of looking at it as checkers or wreckers at this point. Green white checker.
All right, Jason, I appreciate it, bud. I'll get with you at some point this week or something. Okay, so car on the inside, Mr. Bell is going to be our pace car. Why is Tom's engine blown? Yeah, Tom is smoking.
Tom's engine is blown?
Oh, Robin said his wheel disconnected. So he hit the wall and the engine's smoking.
Freaking me out there, Diesel.
All right. Justin Bell, your control car, goes off of him, but he can go as soon as the pace car hits pit road. Show the dashboard here. He's taking off. Hopefully Tom can get in and get out. Justin going to lead him into turn 1. Got the lawnmower chasing with Damian Conrad in tow. And then the younger of the Gom brothers bringing it up in 4th. See what happens. I think if they're smart, they let it play out. But it looks like Justin's going to block Damian. He's going to leave the door open for Gary on the high side. Only good can come of this. Hopefully everybody took tires that time. They're off of turn 4 clean.
Nobody took tires.
Oh, that's ballsy. That is ballsy. So they're going to get the one to go. Oh. Oh. Eric's loose. I'm not even sure what happened. Gary Freeman is leading. Can he hold off a hard-charging Nick? They door. Gary to the bottom. Justin up behind Nick. This still could end crazy. There goes Dan. It's a drag race between Nick and Justin at this point. Oh, Justin's in the wall, and Nick's going to be your winner. Oh, my God. That took out so many people. Well, apparently, we've got to go back and look at Robin's catch. We're gonna roll this back because I think Damien goes spinning. We're gonna go on board with Robin. Yeah, because there goes Damien. She goes low, gets loose. Oh man, she almost hits the Armco. We're going to roll back. I got to see what happens to Damien here.
How in the hell? You can't drive on the apron? Skill issue.
We're going to go TV1 off of this. He just gets sent around. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Where something happened here with Mike too.
Where you at, Diesel? Where's Diesel at?
He is up, or you're asking where he is on track.
Yeah.
We're gonna far chase Mike here. I'm gonna make an adjustment to the camera because I don't even know what all happened, but I think. Oh my. Gary disappeared and then. What in the heck?
Thanks for trying, Nick, but I guess something broke.
That's weird.
Did you watch the whole last lap?
We're gonna go back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, something's broke.
Yeah, Damien gets turned, backs it up into the wall. What happens with Justin here? Because Justin just disappears.
That is the Monza Oval. Good job, everybody.
Oh, he hits that hump.
Yeah, that long green flag.
Oh, man. Okay, we got to look at Ron's apparently here as well. We're going to go back. Where are we at? I'm looking for Ron. There we are. I mean, this was literally last corner, last lap. Oh, my God. Find our third place finisher. Grab
I was wondering
Scott's.
what happened to Justin there.
I
Now I
want
know.
the cockpit. Well, it's like you guys were tight together, and he was good, and then it like hits a hump and it off settles it, and he bounces off the side of your car.
Well, like I felt very minor contact, but I didn't feel that bad.
Well, to me, I think it was more egregious because he hits the hump, and when he does, it just nails it. So,
Right.
good God, that was wild.
That was a crazy last 2 laps.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
What happened to Phil Gom?
He wound up going down the road course. So
Okay.
yeah, he got sent down the road course. So we're gonna go ahead and pull up the results. Oop, no, I gotta hide
yeah,
some
he did.
things here. There we go. Yeah, he went for a ride down the road course 100%. So yeah, Nick with your win. Why does this not look correct? Okay, so Nick Lancaster coming in second, Scott Thompson third, Robin in fourth, Fatherball came in fifth, Damien, even after spinning, pulls off a sixth, Tom Gom seventh with that blown engine there before the restart. Rick Evans going to take eighth, Ron St. Louis in ninth, followed by Gary Freeman, the other Gom brother. We got Justin Bell in 12th, Derek Sivers 13th, Diesel Weasel 14th, Crash Neon 15th, Brandon Nunez 16th, Mark Spittlmeister 17th, Sam Green comes in 18th, and then I think the last page, if it'll let me page over, we got Eric Dillingham 19th, Jaden Conray in 20th, Phil Connor 21st, Derek Catt in 22nd, and everybody else is admins. So, definitely a wild race. So next week we'll be back in the 87s. We're going to take this thing to Dega. We're going to have a grand old time running 3 wide. We got some other ideas that we're going to play with on that one too. But everybody have a good rest of the night. Have a good start to your work week, and we'll catch you guys back here on Tuesday for some official racing. We'll be back with week 1 of the new season, as well as the league race later that night. So until then, guys, we'll catch you all later.